Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, let's talk about the pros and cons of buying full self-driving right now. Whether you are purchasing a vehicle upright, brand new, or if you are already owning a Tesla vehicle, and we'll give you some options on how you can actually save a bunch of money in both different arenas with this. And we do have a giveaway today. I do know that this is a lot earlier than our usual time. And so we're going to be giving away this Tesla robot shipped to you directly from Tesla. If we can get to 45 likes, if we can get to 45 likes, we'll give away a Tesla robot live on stream. All you have to do is hit that like button and just be active in the live stream chat. Just say any sort of message. Just say, happy Saturday or whichever it is, and then we'll pick a winner live on stream at 45 likes. So we're gonna get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And we just released our brand new deal and delivery checklist. So if you're about to pick up your brand new Tesla, you want a list to follow along our ultimate delivery checklist. It gives you high priority, low priority, and it also tells you what you need to do in the event you find something. So definitely check it out. And thank you to everybody that's bought our checklist down below and on our website. And thank you for all the support. It's a quick way to support the channel as well with getting some value for your spend. Yes, we are doing a giveaway today. So once we get to 45 likes, I will give away a Tesla robot live on stream. 45 likes. All you have to do is hit that like button to be entered in, and you have to say a message on the live stream chat to be entered in as well. And then you can see our bot right here will categorize you. Let me just make sure it's working here. Just so that let me just refresh it. Sometimes you have to do that. And so just say any sort of message, you'll be on the list to potentially win a Tesla robot. But let's talk about the Tesla full self-driving right now, the pros and cons, and should you actually buy it right now? And we'll talk about it from two different arenas, in a sense that you could be someone that's about to buy your first Tesla or a brand new Tesla. And should you buy it for $8,000? Or you could be someone that already has a Tesla and you're thinking like, should you buy like that $8,000? What's the pros and cons here? Or should you just subscribe? And if you are someone that already owns a Tesla, we do have a way where you can save a little bit of money off of that and get 0%. And we'll talk about that as well. But I thought this was a great topic here because I think a lot of people right now are trying to figure out what are the pros and cons versus just buying it up front. And there is a ton of different questions that are left unanswered right now. And Tesla's being pretty quiet about it. So I'm not sure that's a good sign in terms of like the supervised versus unsupervised, or maybe they will make some sort of update in the near future. But not a Tesla app posted this. With the Tesla ending full self-driving purchase, should you buy it now? Pros and cons list. And I was reading through this, and actually it makes a lot of sense. And if you take a look at it, so $8,000 is the full purchase price. And if you're buying a brand new vehicle, you can finance that with like what, 2.9%, 2.99%, whichever. But if you do the subscription, you get like 3 months free if you use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. Once you use a Tesla referral code, you get 3 months or up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. So that 3 months free, plus Tesla does, from time to time give a few months free as well. That's like what, $300 to $400 in value that you can actually save. And so if you do the break-even math of $99 versus $8,000, you can see you'll break even in about 6.5 years. But the one thing this is not factoring in is when you sell the vehicle, when you sell your Tesla with full self-driving, whether it's 4, 5, 10 years from now, that vehicle will have more worth than a vehicle that does not have full self-driving. To give you kind of like an example, if you've got like a 2023, or if you're looking and shopping for a 2023, 2022 Tesla Model Y right now, a 2022 to 2023 Tesla Model Y that has full self-driving versus one that doesn't is worth about $2,000 to $3,000 more on like the street value. So paying $8,000 isn't actually paying $8,000 because you do get like some of that value back. It's really more like paying like $6,000 for full self-driving, because no one really keeps the car forever. I mean, yes, some people do keep cars like 10 to 10 years tops, but that's really about where it stops. And you will be getting some sort of value, especially like if you sell it to websites like Plug. Plug buys electric vehicles specifically and only, and they can value full self-driving autopilot over any other better websites like electric vehicles and Tesla vehicles. So definitely check out Plug. They are aggressively buying Tesla vehicles, and we've seen them offer thousands over everybody else. So definitely check out Plug down below in the description. So I kind of want to go through that math and talk about that in a sense. Now, if you're someone that already owns a Tesla and you're looking to buy the $8,000 package, pretty much $8,000 is the price you have to pay. Now, you can use credit cards. We talked about this like last week. Like Chase Business has like a pretty good credit card right now where you can get like $750 to $1,000 back in like points or cash back, and there is 0% financing with that. Definitely check out that referral link down below in the description if you want to sign up. And we did like a whole video on that if you want like a bigger explanation, because anybody can actually get a Chase Business card. You don't actually have to have a business. You can have a sole proprietor hustle type of thing here. And so the flip side to this is like subscribing at least keeps you up front. Like, yes, it is $99 at the moment, but it does keep you like active on like the latest packages. And I mean, the problem with this is like there's hardware 3 owners out there that have said, like Tesla says they're going to get upgrades. So I'm not sure subscribing is like a better way either. I feel like, I mean, the benefit to subscribing is that you can cancel at any moment. So it's month to month. And if you don't like full self-driving in any sort of way, you can just cancel it and then you're not off the hook for 8,000. But I would say with the version 14.2.2 is like pretty good right now. And so I would say full self-driving, if you don't want to like mess with like subscriptions and all that stuff, it might be the better way to just go ahead and buy it. Now, of course, there is opportunity cost to all of this, right? And unless you're financing it with a credit card at 0%, that $8,000, there's probably better ways to try and like invest that. Like I've seen posts in which people will say like, hey, I'm not going to buy the $8,000. I'm going to buy $8,000 in Tesla stock, or fill in whatever stock you want to, and then just pay the $100 because I feel like, or they feel like they can do better with the $8,000 gains instead. And so very interesting to talk about this. And yes, like the subscription is $99 today, but we do know that Elon is already mentioned that he's going to increase the price of full self-driving as a subscription. Like it's $99 right now, but he said, I should mention, quote, that the $99 months of supervised full self-driving will rise as full self-driving capabilities improve. And you got to remember, full self-driving was $199 before. And so if you don't want to be, at the whim of Elon and Tesla, purchasing could make the most sense if you're looking to do that. But there's a lot of questions that are unanswered right now. Like, of course, like the full self-driving transferred program is disappearing on March 31st. And so if you buy full self-driving right now, it seems like that's pretty much going to be it in terms of you will not be able to transfer it in any sort of form or factor in the future. But at the same time, Tesla has always kind of gone back and forth with this type of things. Like full self-driving transfer has been around for at least 6 months, I think now, but it's also disappeared and it's come back. And so, of course, they are flexible. And that's like the good and bad thing with Tesla is they like to change a lot of different things as well very quickly. And of course, here's why Elon did this is because in his pay plan, as itemized here, one of the milestones is 10 million active full self-driving subscriptions. It doesn't say full self-driving owners. It says specifically full self-driving subscriptions. And so there's predictions on what this could happen, but a lot of the people are worried right now. And so hopefully that gives you some information on what it is you want to actually like go back and forth and purchase it or not. And there's a lot of different questions that are still being answered out right now. And hopefully we get a lot more clarifications and everything, because Brandon kind of itemized all of this. Like, does full purchase full self-driving offer give you full self-driving unsupervised when available? Will there be an additional subscription or upgrade path to unsupervised full self-driving? Will full self-driving transfers come back? When will version 14 Lite for the hardware 3 owners, will that come out? And what about like hardware 5? Because Elon's already said that that's going to be coming out for Tesla vehicles, and that's kind of where it stops. And there's like a ton of different questions out there. And so I'm in the camp of, just purchase it and make sure you can get like a decent deal on it. We have full self-driving on our Model Y Performance. We were able to get that done. And if you're out there and you're pending delivery of a brand new Tesla and you want half off of full self-driving, definitely check out my Linktree form down below in the description. There's an inquiry button all the way down to the bottom. You can fill that out. That will reach out to me, and then I'll point you in the right direction to get you set up for that and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Are you purchasing full self-driving, or are you going to be waiting it out for what's about to happen? But We're going to jump into the live stream comments, but don't forget, if you're also about to purchase your Tesla, we do have a delivery checklist that was launched. And so it's an inspection delivery checklist down below on our website. It gives you pros and cons, or sorry, it gives you high priority, low priority, and it also gives you instructions on what to do if you, in an event, you find something wrong with your Tesla. So definitely check out our delivery checklist down below in the description. And thank you to everybody that supported the channel by purchasing our checklists and others. Links down below in the description. We do have a giveaway today, so if you want to win a Tesla robot, we got to get to 45 likes, a low bar, 45 likes. Thank you all for joining on earlier today. Once we get to 45 likes, we will pick a random winner live on stream from the comments or from the live stream chat. You just have to hit the like button and just write anything in the live stream chat. And you can see we've got like a little short list here of people that we can draw from. Once we get to 45 likes, we will pick a random winner live on stream for the winner of that. Dylan, thanks for coming in. Schwinn, great to see you. Oski Poppy, Game Meal Time, Cyborg, Developer GPT, Dylan, AP Graph, great to see you. Cyborg, Arsala, let's see, DJ, Skaterpunk, Theory, let's see, Homer Simpson, thanks for dropping by. Clutch Typer, great to see you. GB Slice, Theory, let's see here, and Greg, GB Slice, Wangzhou, Clutch Typer, and Arsala. Thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button. We got to get to 45 likes, and then we will potentially be able to win a Tesla robot. Dylan, would you buy the diamond black color again if given the chance to do it again? Oh yeah, diamond black is sick, and yeah, I would definitely drop by. Diamond black is really nice, actually. I like it because of when especially in like California or any of the bright areas, you start to see like the metallic paint and everything in it. It's really, really, really nice. Arsalan, hey Dennis, I was disappointed Tesla didn't release 0% APR on Thursday for the Model Y Premium. I guess keep waiting 2 more months. Yeah, I think what's happening here is if you take a look at the current incentives, and we'll do like a quick prediction. The current incentives, like the upgrade offer, ends on February 2nd. So I do not expect any sort of updates until after that date, maybe like second week of February at this point. Because yeah, we were thinking that maybe they would release offers before the earnings call, or maybe it's going to be Monday or Tuesday. We have no idea at this point, but right now, February 2nd is the new date that we're going to be thinking and looking out for. But taking a look at this, inventory is going a little bit bonkers. And so maybe we will see an incentive on Monday, because what we do know is when inventory goes up, incentives start to get more aggressive and everything. Gamer Mealtime, Tesla needs to lay down the ground rules for what a full self-driving will fully entail as we go forward. Yeah, and we'll talk about predictions on that, but like the quick TLDR is, I think right now, if you're buying 8,000, you're getting unsupervised, your vehicle will still be able to do, if you're buying your $8,000 full self-driving, you're getting supervised, I think the vehicle will be able to do unsupervised, but that will be an extra add-on package or upgrade package, or maybe an add-on subscription. Like we're already seeing like some subscription plans for the older generation Tesla vehicles, like it's $49 a month instead of $100. So I bet there's going to be some sort of breakdown like that, which, I mean, I'd still rather get a discount than paying for, and then that's fine for me, because maybe unsupervised is that's where you pay for it when you need it, because supervised is really good at this point. And the joke is, like, even though unsupervised is coming out, like Tesla version 14 is kind of unsupervised already, if you know what to do. And yeah. DJ, I have full self-driving paid on my 2020 Model 3, waiting for the conference call to see if the execs offer clarity. They are being super opaque about it right now. It's a good point, DJ. And so that's something that is a big question that's on like the questions for the earnings call. And yeah, I think that is it's going to be interesting if they actually clarify it. And I mean, it's a hot topic, and I think it will happen. Tesla needs, wait. Ibit presumptions today, 2K additional value. No, Homer, no. I would say that's a pretty spot on number. And I've like ran that through like my friends that are in like the used Tesla, like dealers, wholesalers, and everything. And I would agree, it is about $2,000 on the high end, $3,000, depending on the vehicle. If anything, it's definitely worth $1,000 more. Like you can't tell me like if you had 2 Model Ys back to back next to each other, one with full self-driving, like same specs, one with full self-driving and one with it, without it, you wouldn't pay like the $2,000 more. I think the value is there. Theory, good afternoon. I want to lease my Model Y Performance, but I might have FOMO. I might miss quarter incentives and discounts on charging or full self-driving that might come. When's the best time to order one? Theory, that's a tough question right now because the Model Y performance has been delayed until March, April. And so even if end of quarter incentives do come, you might not be able to take delivery by then because we were talking about some delays already. So it's going to be a tough one for sure. You might have to just keep waiting until the end of the quarter two, which is going to be summertime around that time. And speaking of really cool Model Y performances, like take a look at this slammed Model Y performance. Someone got a hold of it, or maybe this is AR or whichever. It still looks pretty crazy. It kind of looks like airbags actually, that they dropped it and slammed a Model Y performance on the stock wheels. Which is very interesting to see. And speaking of performance Model Ys as well, we will be at the Unplugged Performance meetup. It's going to be at the Tesla Diner this coming Saturday. If you want the details for it, it's free RSVP, and there's going to be some swag there. Definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Plus, we're going to be at Tesla Corsa, which is a safe track event to try the performance of your Tesla at Buttonwillow on February 2nd or February 28th. So definitely check out both of those event links down below in the description. It's going to be a great time for both. And use promo code Dennis if you want to save money off of Tesla Corsa. Gamer, I understand the shift from a commitment-based full self-driving over a subscription. This commitment for Tesla is greatly reduced. I understand the shift from commitment-based full self-driving purchase over a subscription. The commitment for Tesla is greatly. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like because when you buy full self-driving, there's like of course all these different features, and they keep constantly relabeling all this stuff, which is kind of funny to see. And like now if it's subscription, then it like can change like from a month to month basis on what like Tesla is due for due to the owner. Full self-driving cannot be $49. It can if you have like advanced autopilot on like an older Tesla vehicle, like think like 2015, 2027, 2017 vehicles. I think they are getting they're not getting charged, but they can pay $49 a month for full self-driving for the vehicle. And this is another cool thing I saw recently is I guess there's this website called Tesla UI made by Drinsky, I think that's his name. And it basically allows you to play with the UI on your browser. Like you can like do certain things. I don't know what the use for this could be for, but still really cool if you wanted to like check it out. I mean, I was like, I had it up here and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. You can like change like well, no, you can't. You can play music or whichever and all these different things with it. But I guess like it's like a cool thing to like open once and then I kind of see what actually happens. But today, if you're just joining in, welcome. We're doing a giveaway today at 45 likes for a Tesla robot. So if you want to be entered in, hit the like button and just write anything in the live stream chat. We'll pick a random winner once we get to 45 likes from the live stream chat live on stream. And thank you all for joining on earlier today. We've got a big day planned, and so we had to kind of stream earlier today on the weekend, just so we've got it all good. Let's see here. In this next topic, Lucid has given us an update on their new Model Y Killer, their midsize vehicle. Quick update here from Nick at Lucid. Quote, spent time in our prototype build area today watching the first full Lucid midsize vehicles come together. Oh, vehicles. Same Lucid DNA as Air and Gravity. Pretty exciting. Space, efficiency, dynamic, and range paired with dramatically improved manufacturing and cost structure. These are going to surprise people more soon. And we've got some pictures here. I think on the right side, this is the Gravity. If that was like the midsize vehicle, it definitely looks pretty big. And then the left side is the midsize vehicle, which you can see it is very Model Y-esque, and it's going to be pointed right at Model Y to be a competitor. I mean, there's a lot of vehicles in the space coming out soon, right? We've got the Rivian R2, we've got the BMW iX3, we've got the Volvo, and probably much more with crazy specs, range, and everything. And you got to give it to Lucid. They're always going after big range. So we could easily see like a 400-mile range midsize vehicle, which is good. I mean, competition for Tesla is going to be a good one for sure. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. AK and Tesla stock is a better idea. Yeah, GB Slice. I mean, there's probably like someone that has done like an analysis on that, but then like you have to use like the opportunity cost. Chat, does he usually answer questions from chat? Theory, yeah. It's just a little bit delayed. I already did answer you. Tesla's that was cool. Oh, we got some haters today. Nice. It's funny because we never usually get haters, but I guess with this whole full self-driving thing, it is turning a lot of people that have Teslas away from Tesla because I've definitely seen some posts where people are like salty in a sense, like, oh, my next vehicle is not going to be a Tesla because of the full self-driving, which I get. I mean, At this point, just drive yourself and wait another 5 to 10 years when full self-driving will be included, or $49 because we know 49 full self-driving not coming soon. Yeah, I mean, that's another prediction as well. Like, I mean, if you think about it, autopilot used to cost money and then it was free. And then now full self-driving is costing money. And now it's a subscription that could be a value prop in a sense where Tesla might have to include it to just stand out from the competition. Weighing, if they allow future transfer of full self-driving, then it makes more sense to buy outright. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on like your stance on what you think, and then do you like it is full self-driving supervised good enough for you at this moment, and are you betting on unsupervised? I mean, Elon has said that the hardware for will be able to do supervised, but then that's also, are you betting on Elon as well, because he said a lot of different things over the past years and everything. In this next topic, if your vehicle, your Tesla, gets totaled and it has full self-driving on it, what actually happens and what will be happening with like the insurance companies? And let's give you my viewpoint on this, because this post is seeming to be trending right now from Trevor. Quote, wait, if my full car gets with full self-driving gets totaled, I will basically just lose the $10,000 full self-driving purchase. Confused by this. And so here's how it actually works. If you buy a Tesla with full self-driving, at the end of the day, it is a negotiation with your insurance company on whether you can get the value back with the totaled out insurance check. And so there's two types of ways this actually is. If it's on the window sticker, which I've seen plenty of times before from factory, then it's probably going to be an easier way to get the money from your insurance, because it's literally on the Moroni label, the window sticker, as a $8,000 or whatever $1,000 package. If you purchase a subscription, of course, you're not going to be able to get that in any sort of way. If you purchase it after the fact, it may be considered an aftermarket accessory or whatever the case may be. But if you have the receipts, then it is still going to be a negotiation with your insurance company. And that's where you might have to like find vehicles in the used market and say like, hey, this one has full self-driving, this one doesn't. This is the value of my vehicle, not this. Because when you get into an accident, knock on wood, it's always a negotiation for the total out, and you have to prove to them that your vehicle that you lost is worth X, and because of this and whatever you paid. And so that's basically how it works. And now, of course, it is much easier if you do it on the window sticker, which is a purchase up front, which is after the fact. But as long as you have the receipts, you should be fine. And insurance companies at this point know what full self-driving is, and they should be able to value it at the end of the day. Another thing that keeps your Tesla vehicle clean is all-weather floor mats. Our favorite set is from 3W, especially when you use promo code Dennis35, you get 35% off. So if you're looking for a floor mat that has lifetime warranty, great fitment, definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Basically, split the year into 4, and it'll be at the end of the 3rd month, something like March and April timeframe. In terms of the deals, yeah, in theory, if you're looking to place that order, yeah, you got to be waiting like May, June. GB, buying the checklist and using referral on my Model Y, getting the 500 off of the purchase. Nice, GB Slice. Thank you for that. And if anybody out there is about to buy a Tesla, definitely check out our referral link down below in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. All you have to do is click it open first, and then head on to Tesla's website and place you click the order now, and then you get your incentive. Homer, yeah, thanks for explaining it. It's basically the end of every quarter. And so March, June, September, and December. And then Tesla has actually pushed it a month ahead. So it's like February, May, August, November. Dylan, cool. Just changed my Model Y performance order from red to black. Hopefully my ETA did not change. Yeah, let us know if you got pushed back or whichever. If you're just joining in, welcome. We do have a giveaway today. We're giving away a Tesla robot. If we can get to 45 likes, I will pick a random winner live on stream for you to win a Tesla robot. All you have to do is hit the like button and just be active in the live stream chat. Just say any sort of message. All right, thanks for coming in. Jin, happy Saturday. Now, happy Saturday for you. All right, what else we got? In this next topic, with winter coming up, or winter here with snow and all the different cold weather, Tesla has finally released their winter preparation guide, and we'll take a look at it. And it's also like a winter charging guide and what you can actually do to not lose as much range. And we'll talk about some other things in terms of how you can be prepared for the winter time. But Tesla Charging is posting this: charging preparations for extreme U.S. winter weather. If charging at home, charge to 100%. Always route to Tesla superchargers using Tesla navigation to preconditioning for faster charging. For Model 3 and Model Y standard range, use 250 kilowatt superchargers when possible. They can directly heat cold soaked batteries, getting you back on the road faster. Use your vehicle's touchscreen or Tesla app for the source of truth for supercharger availability. And then, of course, they've got this full website here of all these different winter driving tips like preconditioning, charging stations, and maybe even using the app to precondition your vehicle as well. And of course, there's like other tips for, because I feel like I get this question a lot, like, should you buy winter tires for your Tesla? And I mean, the all-wheel drive system is pretty good already. Here's a quick video of what that actually looks like, where it actually makes it up a hill by using the all-wheel drive traction, whichever. Now, you can always get winter tires to elevate it even more. And if you're in an area that gets a lot of snow every single year, I've always been in the stance of just get like a dedicated set of winter tires and wheels so that you can swap it on easily, because if you're in an area that maybe gets some blizzards, it could be worth it. Like when I lived on the East Coast, I always had like a separate set because it just elevated it to the next level, and you could really go anywhere with all-wheel drive and snow tires, like a dedicated snow tire set on your vehicle. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Another way to keep your vehicle nice and tidy is accessories. Our favorite accessories are from Jowa, so like the center console, phone mounts, and everything. Use promo code Dennis down below in the description. Get free shipping, free returns down below in the description. All right, we got a giveaway today. If we can get to 45 likes, we'll give away a Tesla robot live on stream. So 45 likes, hit that like button and just be active in the live stream chat. Is Tesla not offering the 2K on supercharging credit anymore? No. Did they kill it? I have it here. No, it's still here. You have to trade in a gas vehicle though, which I'm pretty sure you can get more value elsewhere instead of trading into Tesla, because 2,000 free supercharging miles, that's like $200. It's not really worth it. It's not really worth it losing the trade in value unless Tesla is offering you the most for your gas vehicle. But I mean, there's partners like givemethevin.com down below in the description that will offer you way more. Looks like Vegas night was crazy, Bling. Thanks for dropping by. And yeah, I mean, we made it up early today. Over halfway there. Need all watching to hit the like button. Cyborg, yeah, 45 likes. We're getting close. Wendy, I'm thinking about buying full self-driving. Wish I had known about the $4,000. Yeah, if you want half off of full self-driving and you have not picked up your brand new Tesla yet, it only works before your delivery. Definitely check out my link tree down below in the description. There's an inquiry button all the way down at the bottom. You can fill that out and that will reach out to me, and then I will point you in the right direction. I wish I had purchased the launch edition. Homer, I mean, there's still used launch editions. I mean, I guess that's like kind of the hack here is find like a used launch edition because you get all the different packages with it, and try and do it that way. Any thoughts on Icon Rock Clear as a option for paint protection? Never even heard of that brand. I mean, we've always gone to OC Tint Solutions for tint, and now they're getting into paint protection, or they've been in paint protection for a bit, and they did the full frontal area of our Model Y Performance, full video on the channel, and they do have a dentist deal as well if you're in the OC area. Which link do you use to check inventory rising or falling that you showed earlier? Oh, EV inventory. The FSD costs will only go higher in the future. Yeah, 100%. There's a dealership near my house that's selling a Model Y Performance 2022 for $25K. It has 81,000 miles though. Do you think it is worth purchasing? That's a tough one. I don't think I would be buying a used vehicle. I mean, if my question to that is, developer, are you paying cash for that vehicle or are you financing? Because you do have to do the math on whether, like, whatever the interest rate is versus 2.99 for a brand new one, and then factor in that, because if you have to finance a used vehicle, it's going to be 6 to 7%, and that is a decent amount of interest if you are keeping that loan all the way to 5 to 6 years. Now, if you're paying cash, then I feel like you could do maybe a little bit better, but I guess like if it sounds like you do want like a performance one, then maybe it's in a different story. Is autopilot removed for everyone or just new and upcoming owners only? Yeah, it's only for new and upcoming owners. But if you buy a used Tesla from Tesla, it seems like the autopilot is still there, but they're just relabeling it now. And maybe it's because of like a California regulation, because I think they're just killing the autopilot name because maybe it just is over promising, and they're just relabeling it as auto steer and traffic aware cruise control. And maybe that could be where this is all coming from. Maybe because California really wants them to uh, because there's like a lawsuit right now with California and Tesla, and they want to like stop the sales. But maybe it's because of autopilot and not necessarily full self-driving, or self-driving as they're calling it. What else we got? In this next topic, full self-driving version 14.2.2.4 is here. Check your vehicles. There's another update coming out, and they're just rolling out with these updates, and they're staying with this 2.2.2.2.2. But yeah, version 14.2.2.4 is here. It is rolling out to probably early access, and then it's going to be rolling out to the rest of us after this. And I guess they're not sticking, and they're staying within the twos, because once they move to 14.3, there's a lot of promises like texting while driving and all these other things that's supposed to come with that for the vehicles. But really cool to see. Just a little bit of an update. Here's what we know so far from Tesla Scope. This supports all models, including hardware 4, including Cybertruck. All vehicles presently are originating from 2025.45.8, which previously contained the latest full self-driving build. Release notes are already available on the platform. So not a huge update, but maybe just some smaller fixes with that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Man, we're getting stuck here. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Have you looked at the Volvo XC60? Yeah, it seems like we talked about it the other day, and I called it a Model Y killer. Once we get to 45 likes, we're at 35 likes right now. Once we get to 45 likes, we'll pick a live winner live on stream for a Tesla robot action figure. 45 likes. All you have to do is hit that like button and just be active in the live stream chat. Riley, thank you for the content. Been debating if I should buy the full self-driving. Yeah, it's a tough one for sure. Dennis, just add the silver screen on my 2026 Model Y. What are your thoughts on the rotating mounts? So, gamer, I actually do not like them because they adjust the height of the screen sometimes on some of the kits. And with that, you cannot, because here's my setup. Let me just show you. I've got the phone mount on the left side, and then from Joa, of course, and then we do have their underscreen mount organizer underneath that hides away. And you can have the phone mount, but then it kind of puts it in a weird position. The underscreen and any of the underscreen mounts you can't have because it just doesn't have enough space to rotate. So I prefer having more, I guess both of them have functionality, but I prefer having the tray, like the Joa underscreen mount, because you can close it and hide different things away. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Use promo code Dennis. And so that's why you can't have the rotating screen. But I certainly get why people want the rotating screen. It makes it more positioned to you. But I think I'm a pass on that. Just for the guide, are they recommending charging to 100% regardless of battery chemistry? Yeah, they actually are, because as I guess in winter it just drains a lot faster. And it's actually even gas vehicles, it uses more energy during the winter time. So you do have to be able to have all the battery you need. I would charge up to 100% only for a road trip. Otherwise, I would charge to 80% every day unless I know I'm going to be driving a lot. Yeah, Paul, that's actually how I do it as well. I charge before road trips all the way to 100%. They tried to lowball me on my EV trade-in. Sad. Tesla or Plug? Plug is very aggressive, and so I would be really surprised if they lowballed you on your electric vehicle or Tesla. Oh, trade-in. So yeah, that's definitely Tesla. So that's why, Homer, I would check out Plug down below in the description. They are aggressively buying electric vehicles and Tesla vehicles. We've seen screenshots for $5,000 over Tesla. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. What do you get with the launch edition that is sought after? Well, you get acceleration boost. So it's basically like a half performance. You get the acceleration boost, you get the different lights, the different badging and all that stuff. And then of course, full self-driving is already included. So some of those vehicles are been depreciated already. So they might be decent deals, especially now that the $7,500 federal tax credit is gone. Do you plan to lower your Model Y performance? June, yes, we actually are probably coming up really soon at Unplugged performance. I think we're doing a bunch of different things to get track ready. I'm on my way to NorCal to pick up my Model Y. Nice, Edwards. Congrats on your delivery and congrats on your brand new Tesla. Now here is the second most exciting part, which is going to be accessories. And if you're looking to get full self-driving for half off, definitely send me a message off of my link tree down below in the description. If you're pending delivery, there's an inquiry button at the bottom. You can fill that out and then I'll point you in the right direction. Did you release a video comparing what is a better option to buy it out driving or monthly? Yeah, just scroll to the beginning of this stream and then you'll be able to see my thoughts on it. Wish full self-driving was free for everyone. Hey, maybe one day it will be. Did Tesla adjust EV credit ending prices or remain the same? They actually remain the same, but the option credit stayed around. And so that's why I do feel like there could be some sort of bigger offer coming very soon. Would autopilot be enabled if I buy full self-driving? Yes, sure. I mean, it's basically upgraded autopilot, but full self-driving has all the features that autopilot did have, plus way more in terms of end-to-end, point A to point B, highway on-ramps, city, street lights, and everything. Man, we are so close. We're at 38 likes to get to 45 likes for the Tesla robot giveaway, but you know what, we'll just call it and we'll pick a live winner. Here is your 30-second warning to hit the like button and just be active in the live stream chat because we're about to pick a winner for a Tesla bot action figure live from the live stream chat. And so here's your 30-second warning to get your last minute messages in, to hit the like button, and we'll pick a winner in about 30 seconds using our bot. But before we do that, we just got a crazy promo code for EVJect. If you don't know what this device is, it is a safety connector that allows you to drive away while you're stuck charging it at a supercharger. In case you needed to get away from with an emergency or whichever, use promo code Dennis for 30% off for an EVJect. And it's also a protector device because some superchargers have messed up pins, and so you don't want to plug that into your vehicle and mess up the charging port of your Tesla vehicle. So definitely check out EVJect down below in the description. Use promo code Dennis to save 30% off your first EVJect. All right, so the winner for today's Tesla robot is Kels2135. Kels2135, congrats on winning. Please send me a DM on one of my socials. If you don't have social media, I do have a link tree down below in the description. Actually, it's a little bit easier here. Definitely check it out. There's an inquiry form all the way down at the bottom. You can click that, and then that will reach out to me, and then we'll go to verification of the price and shipping address and everything. And if there's anybody out there that wants half off full self-driving and you have not picked up your brand new Tesla yet, definitely check out my link tree down below in the description. There's an inquiry form. You can fill that out, and then I'll point you in the right direction. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. See you guys in the next one. See ya.